Baby, what's in there wine? I feel sexy as fuck. I see why y'all like wine.
I will pray for you, but if you get on my nerve, I will cuss you smooth out. My mouth ain't under control yet, and I can throw these hands. And let me tell you something, if I get my hands on you, I promise you, you gonna know you've been in a fight. But I'm trying not to go there because I'm in transition.
For real on a Monday night, and we call it party in the chat. Because if I get my hands on you, you gonna know you've been in the fight. You know, that's my shit. Let me rewind. I'm sorry. For those of you.
I will pray for you, but if you get on my nerve, I will cuss you smooth out. My mouth ain't under control yet, and I can throw these hands. And let me tell you something, if I get my hands on you, I promise you, you gonna know you've been in a fight. But I'm trying not to go there because I'm in transition.
Yes, I'm in transition. That's how we doing it tonight. Y'all already know what time it is. It is party in the chat. And if you don't know now, you know, baby. Yes, it's party in the chat tonight. And we're covering the Real Housewives of Potomac. Child, we covering Kandi and Todd. I try to tell you, mofos. See, everybody can't sit with me. No, get off of me. Because I'm finna talk my shit tonight. Everybody cannot sit with me because I be trying to tell y'all stuff. And because you don't hear it covered in the way that I do, because if you're new to the channel, welcome to the palace. I am Queen Sheba. I hone in on the psychological. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television. But most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experiences. And I told y'all's black asses on Saturday, Hershey, come to the front. Do you think Todd would go for full custody? I said, would you? Would you if you were Todd? No. I said, girl, get the hell up out of here. Get the hell up out of here. Because, see, I don't have time to teach. Everybody grown here. We're not dealing with teenagers. Baby, if you don't know me by now, you will never know me. And if you've been on this channel long enough to follow my damn lead, I'm wrong sometimes, but not that often, because I do my research and I sit my ass back before I click my link and pop my shit. I don't have a knee-jerk reaction because I need to make it make sense so that it can reach and it can have an impact. The way I like to do my content, so you can come back here a year later, you're going to say, damn, she was ahead of her time. And I told your ass, Hershey, 85, yeah, he going to go for full custody. Well, I don't think so. Well, why the hell you asked me if you didn't think so? Y'all gonna quit playing with me. I does this. And when I tell you I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience, I know what y'all's black asses are up to. I know what moves you're going to make on the chessboard. And that's why I don't go back and forth with nobody. Been there, done that. Heard you, seen you. Ain't nothing new about you. You sound like the rest of them niggas behind the garbage can. Okay, you sound like the rest of the niggas on the corner. I told you he's going for full custody. I told you this was a money. No, Kandi. I'm a woman and I know. No, you don't. You don't know how vicious niggas can be. You don't know that a nigga can lay. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. A nigga can lay up with you for 11 years and don't want shit but your pocketbook, like the old folks say. No, he loved her. They loved each other. Girl, get the hell up out of here. Let me tell you what love look like. A love ain't gonna stall a wedding. That's a nigga that's trying to get his money right. No, hold on. Welcome, La La Time. What did I walk into? You know what time it is. You know it's party in the chat. Don't come over here acting brand new, all the way from England. Come on now. Y'all know what we do on Monday nights. I'm in character. I'm in character. Somebody go wake Hershey's ass up. I'm in character right now, y'all. If you're new, you be like, what's going on? This is We Have a Good Time on Monday night. Welcome to Party in the Chat. Party in the Chat is where a group of us adults who have been conditioned, since childhood that Monday nights are a school night. And then we turn into adults. And on Monday nights, we say, oh, Mondays are the hardest days. Not for us, because it's Party in the Chat. That's where you pour up a cocktail, a hot cup of tea, a Dr. Pepper, Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, whatever you do, a stiff Jack and Coke, and you come party in the chat for about an hour or two as you get into bed and put on your PJs. Now, I told y'all what was happening, but y'all didn't want to listen. And then had the nerve to blow up my damn inbox today. Queen, did you hear? Did I hear? Get out of my damn inbox. I told you on Saturday, I said what I said, that the man was going to file for full custody. I mean, come on. And that just let me know, baby, when I pick up my lineup full of strong ass, critical thinking ass women, a lot of you will not make the cut. A lot of you will not make the cut. Y'all been around here too damn long to be this damn dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said it. I'm sorry. I've onboarded you properly. I've given you the lay of the land. And you're going to get in my damn inbox like this is the first time you heard it. Knowing damn well you were here over here on Saturday. Queen, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear me when I said, stop coming up on these damn panels and talking and not listening? I told y'all too quick on the draw. Marinating that shit sometimes. Marinating all this goodness when these panelists come up here and some of y'all just be talking just to be talking. Ain't even listening. I told you he gonna take her for everything she got. I said her only saving, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, I'm out the blocks hot. Hold on, let me look at this live poll. Let me back myself up. I said, who should we cover first? Should we cover the Real Housewives of Potomac gang up? Or should we cover Todd? Old trifling ass. And 80% of you said, cover Todd's old trifling ass. And so it shall be done.
The guy said that last time they went to the Ultimate Club, Carmen was sitting on his lap. When he told me that, I said, oh, hell, I paid double for that.
But at the end of the day, he never got no pictures. He was telling you a story, Mama.
Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
Period. And I try to tell y'all's ass on Saturday, listen, well, he loved her. And he didn't. Now, I'm supposed to be talking about Todd, but I'm going to get on some of y'all. Y'all call them pick-meshas. Oh, the pick-meshas. Those are the women that would do I want to be saved. Is a should I save her? Hey. And they say, I want to be saved. I want to talk about the pick-meshas. That's what y'all call them. I don't call them pick-meshas. I call them the have-nots. I call them the have-nots. Queen, why you do that? Because they have not ever experienced love. Because they have not ever experienced a good man, because they have not ever experienced patience, because they have not ever experienced a formulated healthy friendship, because they have not ever experienced women wanting to support them, because they have not ever experienced a woman with money, because they have not ever experienced a touch like yours. And I call them the have-nots, because you have not, because you ask not. So y'all call them pick-meshas. I say they're the have-nots. And when I say the have-nots, it can apply to a man, woman, child, entity, person, place, or a thing. So the have-nots had the audacity to come to my chat and scream loud, say it loud. I support Todd and I'm proud. And y'all came over here talking about how much he loved her. And I debunked it all. Oh, Queen, you just, you got to understand. No, because I'm not a have-not. I came out the womb being loved by my brothers. I know what love feels like from a man before I even became intimate with one. I know what it means for a boy to fight for you, uncle to fight for you, a brother to fight for you. So I know what love feels like. And when a have, and those are those of you that have experienced love, that have had decent relationships and friendships and healthy whatever this and that, those are the haves. But the have-nots are quick to try to love somebody. You can't listen, baby. Sit down. Because the have-nots were screaming. And I said, he don't love her. Why? Because if a man that truly loves a woman will never try to embarrass her the night before the wedding on national television. He wouldn't even play with the thought of her having to return her wedding dress. He wouldn't even play with the thought of her having to spend thousands of dollars only for them to not reach an agreement. That's how I know he didn't love her. He would have handled that shit way before the night. That nigga loved himself and he loved them dollar signs. And he was trying to make sure that the money did what it was supposed to do. And that's why I said to the have-nots, he don't love her. And that's why the have-nots were arguing with me, because you don't know what true love is. True love will sacrifice themselves to make sure we don't ruin the bigger picture. The bigger picture is what I can have for you in the future, even if we don't get the prenup done tonight. I know that I'm leaving here with something, even if it's 2 beautiful kids, even if it's memories of you, even if this and that. And then now that we know what we know, that boy played her like a fiddle all the way to the end. He the type of nigga that's low down and dirty. And the reason why I said that, there are some niggas that will latch on to you have-nots, and they will drag you through the mud and never break up with you, especially if you have money, to force your hand so that you can break up with them. And the day you do, because see, he was waiting on you, Kandi.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Period. See, I'm going to mistreat you and I'm going to make you uncomfortable in your own house. I ain't filing for divorce. I'm going to let you file for it. I'm going to let you be the aggressor in the situation. I'm going to let you, and I'm going to create a narrative of you like I have the past 11 years, of you calling the shots, of you initiating, of you being the brains. And I'm going to let you file for divorce, even though I treated you like shit, so the judge can see that poor little old me, little old Todd, never had any control. And I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Have-nots, please come to the front. Have-nots, please come to the front. This nigga has asked for full custody of those kids on her dime. He has listed that he is the primary caretaker in the interim while she's off handling business affairs. He is the Molly McButter in the relationship. He is Mrs. Doubtfire. He is sassy, sanctified, holy, and all of that. And when I tell you, Kandi, Burris Tucker. You are going to have to pay this nigga a little bit, a piece of a coin. Not that much, but a piece that you didn't expect to break off. You're going to have to break him off something to make him go away. And he is going to go away on your dime. And I guarantee you, listen to me, ladies, because y'all hard-headed. And I'm not serious, but I am. Y'all hard-headed. He going to live happily ever after. And he's going to marry again. And this time, he's going to fall in love. And you are going to fund his future. You're going to be forever indebted to him. Kandi Burris Tucker. You should have never married him. The night he said, all y'all do is talk about money, that nigga was gaslighting you. Because you knew. Let me play the damn tapes. I'm tired of it. Like they say in Texas. I'm tired of it. Hold on. See, that's what I get. Because my whole screen and froze. See, that's what I get. Hold on, y'all. Oh, man. All right, here we go. I think I got it. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, why my screen and froze like this? God must not want me to do this. The Lord said, don't put me in that. That's what he said. Let me turn that part off. Oh, here we go. I got to re-bring it up. I'm going to just jump right in because we've been following this story. I ain't got time to onboard nobody. You got to pick up where we left off. I try to tell y'all. Todd is a nice guy. He love her. Okay. You need to know what love looks like before you start saying he love her. Y'all be confusing time with love. There's a lot of people that can wait you out. There's people you found out weren't your friends until y'all be falling out with people that be 20 years. You be 20 years into a friendship. She was never my friend. I cut her off. Well, cut that nigga off with the same intensity. Okay? Let's go. And this is not a male bashing. We've been covering this. If you just pulled up, welcome. But we 3-4. We're seniors in college. You're a freshman on campus. Don't judge us. Get a feel for the conversation. Bring yourself up to speed and then join the conversation. But here we go. And let me know when you can see. All right. Looks like y'all can see. Here we go. All right. This is titled "The Scheme That Todd Set Up with the Receipts." The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kandi Burris ex Todd Tucker demands primary custody and challenges the prenuptial agreement.
A scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush. Well, it could have been.
Todd can say whatever he wants about it not being about the money. It's why he doesn't like the prenup. But meanwhile, his attorney is sending notes, and all those notes are about money.
Did you hear what she said? He's holding up the prenup because he's saying it ain't about money. It ain't about money. But she's saying everything that your attorney is refuting and rebuttaling is about money.
I feel like get the same page. So you think you should get some?
How you think you on the same page with a nigga that you've been sleeping with? That means he tricked you. This boy has been a traitor.
Listen to me. I don't want your fucking money, man. Damn, that's all y'all think about is money.
You a damn lie. Didn't you just ask for primary custody and challenging the agreements of the prenup? You a damn lie. And hold on, let me go back. I want you to see how far a nigga will take it. Before he says, I don't want your money, and follow up to that, look at him storm off to prove he don't want her money.
I'm all y'all.
Well, why does he have attitude? It's not like I'm asking him.
Hold on.
Well, it could have.
Todd can say whatever he wants about it not being about the money. It's why he doesn't like the prenup. But meanwhile, his attorney is sending notes, and all those notes are about money. I really feel like, good and damn well that you and I already had a conversation about how we think things should flow.
We did.
All of a sudden, you coming back, oh, my lawyer said we ain't gonna be able to get this done. I'm like, well, how we not gonna be able to get it done when I thought we was on the same page? So you think you should get some money?
Come on, listen to me. I don't want your fucking money, man.
I don't want your fucking money.
Damn, that's all y'all think about is money. You,
That's
your
all
mama,
y'all.
all y'all.
Why does he have attitude? It's not like I'm asking him to give me something. He's the one who has the problem signing the prenup, but me and my family only care about money. So I can say what.
He said, that's all y'all think about is money. You see how far a nigga take it with you with a lie? Storm off and all of that. No, do you see the gaslight? That's all you and your mama think about is money. And that's why y'all all by yourself. And you can't find a man to love you because all y'all think about is money. You and your damn mama. Welcome. Welcome, Kai Bone. You see how y'all do is they stay scheming, don't they, Kai? And then he stormed off. Let me play it one more time because they think it's a joke. Let me tell you how far. Listen. They'll take it. Look how far
it could have.
Todd can say whatever he wants about it not being about the money. It's why he doesn't like the prenup. But meanwhile, his attorney is sending notes, and all those notes are about money. I really feel like, good attitude. It's not like I'm asking him to give me something.
That's all y'all think about is money. You, your mama, and everybody. Only for this nigga to come back 10 years later and ask for the money. Because I be getting to the money. Everybody mad. I know you get it, but I like to play shit over and over. Only for him to come back. And not only am I going to challenge the foundational components of the prenup, I'm going to say you put me under duress. And then while we at it, give me them kids. Give me them kids and pay for me to have them kids.
You're buried without the prenup. I ain't lying to you. Guess what? We're not doing that. He pressured me into signing life. He got to be on camera from the attorney with the attorney saying, I accept the terms as it is. I'm not signing under duress. So, they can say, I heard this was easy attorneys. Oh, Lord. I'm confused as to what is Todd's problem. I mean, the prenup is supposed to protect anything that I had coming into the marriage. I'm sorry if he didn't have a house when he came into the marriage.
This man didn't even have, this man didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. Listen, I don't think y'all understand what's happening here. We're not talking about the 11 years in. Y'all, this is before they said I do. This nigga was asking for half of her royalties that she earned before she ever met him. He wanted to factor that into the prenup. He wanted everything she was before he even laid eyes on her. And now, look, hold on. If we back up, he said, I didn't want to marry her. She had to come to me and say, what are we doing? We've been dating for a while. He said, she was cool. I was having a good time with her. But shit, since you mentioned it, let me see what them numbers do. Let me see what my attorney can come up with. And then I'm going to stall all the way until the midnight hour, the night before the wedding. Because, I know black women, men outnumber y'all 8-1. And I'm going to put a little pressure on you because you going to cave in because all y'all want a man. I know you don't want to break up this wedding because then your homegirl's going to be like, see, that's why you ain't got a man. So that trigger most women. I'm going to see what it do with you. What? You standing on business? I guess I'll cave, even though I had the prenup in my possession for a minute. The numbers wasn't doing what I needed it to do. I walked up in this motherfucker without a house. I was living with another chick while I was knocking your back out. I was a production assistant, not even an executive director of production. You took me in. I put up with your mama because I understood the assignment, because I be getting to the money. Yeah, I went ahead and knocked you up and gave you a baby because I'm about that life. You want a surrogate? Go ahead. You got that money. Pay for that surrogate. Get all that. Name a Tucker. What is it? Blaze? Yeah, Tucker. I like that. Tucker. Leave her home with me, baby. Go ahead. I got her. Let me document that. I'm the primary parent. Oh, hell yeah. And then I'm going to gaslight the hell out of you. You going to give me another woman in that bedroom. Now I got you doing threesomes. I got you doing threesomes. I got you doing all that. I got you out of town. Yeah, you out of town. I'm doing daddy daycare up in this mother. Yeah. I'm going to treat you so bad. You going to break up with me. I ain't filing for divorce. And when you do, I'm going to be right here waiting on you. And I'm going to file for full custody. I'm going to do all that. Let's continue.
You're married without the prenup. I ain't lying to you. Guess what? We not
Even though I do feel you're opportunist.
What do you think I'm getting out of it?
What you getting out of it?
This doesn't impress me. This
This
house.
Nigga, you's a lie. You just, this don't impress me. Sir, you seated at the head of the table. I'd rather you not even speak. You asking to contest you real impressed because your attorney said the math wouldn't mathin'. Oh, you're very impressed. You counting sheep while you sleep.
None of this impresses me. Oh, I love her to death.
Well, you gonna have to prove that to me now. I got my, and I got people that they get back to me.
Everybody's looking at me.
I know they looking at you.
As they should.
You all from New York, so you know y'all know y'all slick.
Slick.
I'm gonna tell you, I take the slick out of slick.
Okay,
You know?
yeah, I believe it.
I do. Even though I do feel you're opportunist.
Okay.
You're not supposed to be here.
We need to talk.
Okay.
It's so crazy that we're here at this point. I really want to marry you. I just want to.
This man has snuck in the night before the wedding after the cameras went off to still come talk about money. Y'all better get the hell up out of my chat. I can end right now. This man thought the mic was still hot. They done shot the scene. They done did the rehearsal, the walkthrough. He thought the cameras, well, he should have known because he works in production. Didn't know her mic was still hot. Snuck in. She said, you're not supposed to be here, Todd. You know, Todd, you can't see me, the bride before the night, babe. Girl, you know I want to marry you. But shit, them numbers, them numbers ain't what I had. See right here, when I put 2 and 2 together, I got 6. When you put 2 and 2 together, and what your attorney sent me was 4. Now, how y'all get 2 plus 2 is 4, and I got 6? What, Todd?
To fix this so we can move forward.
Well, I do too.
It was just 2 other points of action. If you can change them, that was it. It was the 30-day thing, and then the rest of it about if I die, all the will type stuff.
So if we just fix those 2 issues, are we good?
Let's just fix those issues, and I'm good to sign. So call your lawyer. Straighten it out, okay?
Y'all. She said, are we good? He didn't really say we're good. He said, let's just fix those 2. That means the rest, the lawyer said, you know what? Just deal with the rest. We can contest it. Todd, we can contest it. You're going to have to pick your battle. But if you can get through 10 years, I guarantee you, it doesn't matter if she gives you 33 1/3 of her royalties, because if you stay married to her, Todd, there's a possibility I can fight for half of her pension. I just need you to stay married for 10 years. And this is what you're hearing, folks.
I'm really excited that my big day is here, but until that prenup is signed, I'm not going to get too excited because I will not be jumping anybody's broom until Todd signs that paperwork.
Listen, are y'all signing the papers?
I'm signing it. I'm cool. The lawyer's
Everybody's happy.
The lawyer's coming by. I'm happy. I'm cool with all the changes. Me and her spoke.
That's what I'm saying.
The thing that's so tough is like everything is about money. Who got more? Who's gonna get more? Babe.
He said, wake up. Now, I would use this if I was Kandi. Listen to, he woke you up to talk about the prenup. People are saying, well, hold up, Queen Sheba, not too quick. Because we know you hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. But a good attorney could say that this woman made him sign this prenup in duress. Well, first of all, we have to establish how long did he have it? Because the simple solution was to not get married in that moment until you worked it out. So how long did he have the prenup? Does anybody know? Nobody knows. The second thing is he didn't have to move forward with the wedding. The third thing is he just told his mom on camera, we're good. I'm happy. Are y'all following? Let me see what y'all are saying in these comments. Toot said he had it for months. Who sounds like the scammer, her or him? Who was holding who up? Who woke who up while they were asleep? You woke me up out of my sleep. You held me up at the altar during the rehearsal walkthrough, the rehearsal dinner. Mary Willis says somebody locked the palace. The queen is whooping our ass. Let's continue.
You're not supposed to be here. Even in divorce, I don't think it's right when men be trying to take half of the women. I don't think it's cool. Like, I feel like a man should always be a man and be able to handle his own or whatever, right? So, if...
So you gained your money while the man was with you, and he nurtured you, he helped you, gave you ideas, he was a part of that, that progression. You don't think he should get anything? You did it all.
What is he? Nobody said she did it all.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
And when you and I got together in marriage,
right, and
we made more businesses, we made more, there were more things happening.
Right.
To me, the money that was made after marriage, that's a different conversation because we both contributed, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the money I had when I came in this thing,
but nobody's talking about. That's not even part of the conversation.
No, but it is.
Women who are bosses and have all of this money and got this extra shit.
I said it like that.
No, because I think I understand the double standard. But I think you also need to understand the man that you're with, the man that you chose, and you're allowed to choose you. That you can't be so mind.
Even in divorce,
she can be whatever she needs to be over her money, because she said that anything that y'all earn together, she feels like it's equal split. Here's the problem with Todd. He burned through what they earned because the things that they earned together, he burned away by creating these businesses that were not very well thought out. He didn't pay the rent. They went into arrears. There were restaurants. There were construction sites, trucking companies where he indebted them. So anything that you earned, your money needs to go to satisfy those debts. She said she was good splitting anything. Bro, that's 11 years of earnings. I'm like Capital One. What's in your wallet? What have you been doing with your money? And it sounds like you've been tricking off. For real, for real. She can't fund your future.
I don't think it's right when men be trying to take half of the women. I don't think it's cool. Like, I feel like a man should always be a man.
Just don't let me catch you. Don't let me tell you, ain't no river high enough. Ain't no ocean deep enough. Ain't no desert hot enough to keep me off your ass, baby. Just don't let me catch you. Don't let me.
Now, I think that's inappropriate for Mama Joyce to be having a money conversation with him, considering now that we know the play, because he can use this against Kandi, your mother. Now, Kandi didn't put him under duress. Maybe Mama Joyce did. Now, Kandi, that's when you should have entered the picture and shut her down. We're not doing this. Not during filming. You're not going to document this for him to come back 10, 11, 12 years later to use it against me, to say that we pressured him. You get what I'm saying? Mama Joyce was out of line. But he going to leave here with something. He's going to leave here with something. Kandi Burruss is going to have to pay him to go away. The question is how much? That's the $1 million question. Now, I want to look at something. Now we're going to look at, this is hers. I think this is his. Let me see. So now we want to look at what he's asking for as it relates to, that's Kandi's. Hold on. Let me get to his agreement. His legal documents. That's Kandi's? That's Kandi's. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to Todd's. I'm not going to read everything. All right. Todd Jermaine Tucker. Let me know if y'all can see this. Uh-oh. Now I got to find my little document. Hold on. That ain't it. That's Kandi's. Hold on. Let me know when y'all can see. All right. That's Kandi's. Hold on. I cannot find the damn document that I just opened. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I know it shows here. I can see it, but I need to pull it back up on my computer where I want to read it. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. In the Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia, Family Division, we got Kandi Lanice Tucker versus the petitioner and Todd Jermaine Tucker. Okay, he just filed this November 26, 2025 at 1:11 p.m. Comes now respondent Todd Tucker by and through his counsel, Randall M. Kessler. All right. Respondent Todd Tucker, I'm just going to abbreviate. They were married April 4th, 2014. On that same day, a purported prenuptial agreement prepared by wife's attorney was presented to husband without husband having counsel. Okay, if you broke, then say that. Damn. Without husband having counsel. Even though wife's then counsel had communicated previously with the undersigned regarding a potential prenuptial agreement. The minor children are currently in husband's care and residing with him in Georgia, while wife's out-of-state work obligations have required and will continue to require her to be away from the children for at least the next several months, weaponizing her ability to earn. Weaponizing her ability to earn. I'm going to sit on my ass and eat bonbons. Go ahead. Fly like an eagle. Because I believe you can fly. But while you're at it, I'm going to keep documented. Didn't I tell y'all this nigga was keeping document? I said it takes 6 months to establish anything. If the separation date, the legal separation was July, y'all, do the math with me. August, September, October, November, December, January 15th will be 6 months. He encouraged her probably to sign on for the next big projects. So either you going to let me work with you on those projects, or if you file for divorce, I'm going to get paid no matter what. I'm going to be daddy daycare. I'm going to be daddy. Call me daddy. Yeah, because the wife, the work that she's taking on requires her to be away from the children for at least the next several months. The parties have been working cooperatively in an effort to resolve all issues, and the husband remains committed to continuing those discussions in good faith. However, in the hopefully unlikely event the parties are unable to reach a full agreement, husband shows that he will seek an award of primary physical custody, joint legal custody, and financial decision-making authority, with wife having substantial time and meaningful access to the children. Let me tell you this again. Primary physical custody, joint legal custody, but he wants the full power to make any and all financial making authority. That's crazy. That's crazy when you're a broke nigga. That's crazy. You ain't got no money, but you want to be able to sign them up for any and everything. to be able to call the shots financially. So as far as she know, baseball costs $20,000. I'm gonna put $1,500 on baseball and put $18,500 in my bank account. How can you want or even have the audacity to ask for full financial authority when you are not the breadwinner? That's crazy. Husband wishes to make clear that he recognizes wife as a loving and capable parent and remains sincerely hopeful that prior and continued discussions between parties will bring full resolution of all matters. He's going for the jugular. First defense. Husband affirmatively shows that petitioner's petition for divorce, that's her Kandi, filing for divorce, is procedurally deficient under OCGA 9-55. Specifically, petitioner failed to verify the petition as required by subsection, the state, the residence or last known address of respondent, blah, 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 blue, 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 blue. She provide the names of each child. Husband reserve all rights to challenge the sufficiency of the petition based upon the statutory deficiencies. Okay. So she made some technical, her attorney made some technical, small, minor technical mistakes. Response to petition for divorce. Husband admits the allegations contained in paragraph 1 of the petition. Husband admits the allegations contained in paragraph 2 of the petition. By way of further answer, husband likely has or will execute an acknowledgement. Let me skip through this. Husband agrees that both parties were married April 4th, 2014. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Hold on. The allegations contained in paragraph 8 of the petition require no response from husband as it contains petitioner's request for relief to the extent that a response is required. Husband admits that it is in the best interest of the minor children for the parties to be awarded joint legal custody of the minor children. That means if there was a medical emergency and they had to agree on care. However, he wants primary custody. Anytime primary custody has been established, you can go back after all things have been settled legally and ask for child support. Okay? That's why he's asking for primary custody. I would not, let me just tell you this, and this is my personal opinion, based on how Todd Tucker has treated his daughter, Kayla, I would not, period, want Todd Tucker, me, to have primary custody over my children. I don't like the disconnect, the cold-heartedness that he has already for his flesh and blood before he met Kandi. Husband directs the court to husband's counterclaim for divorce and other relief for husband's further response to the allegations contained in paragraph 10, which in response is cooperated herein. The allegations, okay, so they're just going through that. That's a bunch of, comes now. Todd Jermaine Tucker, respondent husband, by and through his undersigned counsel, files for this. So basically, it's just the hogwash. They're not getting too much into detail. The main takeaways is that he wants to challenge the foundational components of the prenup, and he's demanding primary custody. And it sounds like he's built his case off of her being a working mom. Wow. A working mom. How does that work, Queen Sheba? The same way the prenup worked. He married a woman of means. The same way he held up the proceedings with the marriage. Oh, you work? You work? You not like them other hoes. You work. You got a little something. Well, let me tell you something. If she didn't have it, it wouldn't be no issue. He would have married her. But you got something that I can stand to gain? Oh. Oh. Okay. And you're not just going to give it to me? And you want me to sign a prenup? Y'all, that lady was already giving that man 50% of projects when they were dating. He ain't even been in her life that long. Her mother wasn't even getting 50% of her projects, but he was. I'm pausing so y'all can see the implications of that. And then have the nerve to tie up a prenup. Women don't even get 50% of a man's proceeds before she marries him. Quit playing with me. Ask any NFL player, NBA player, golf, actor. Women you're dating, they're already getting 50%. Hell to the no. What you talking about, bro? Ask Jeff Bezos. Ask anybody. Hey, you know them girls you've been knocking down and dating? Yeah. You get them 50%? Uh-uh. Did they come up with a cute little Amazon package? Yeah, she told me to put a pink bow. Did you give her $1 million for that pink bow? Uh-uh. That's what you do when you what? When you love each other. Why would I pay her? That's what we do when we love each other. He came in the door with his plastic pumpkin hollering trick or treat. Trick or treat. Give me something good to eat. Listen, so the court documents go on to name the minor children, right? We got Ace Tucker and Blaze Tucker. Ace was born in 2016, Blaze in 2019. Husband shows that he should be awarded temporary and permanent legal custody of the parties, children, as well as final decision-making authority. That means he could say, shit, we going to Paris, France. It's $1 million. I need you to foot your half of the bill. And then he gonna hire Pookie and Ray Ray to make a old scam likely as potential itinerary, and it ain't nothing she can do if the judge decides to award this agreement in his favor, because he would be awarded final decision-making authority. I don't think y'all understand what this man is asking for. It's giving scam likely predatory behavior. Husband shows that he should be awarded temporary and permanent primary physical custody of the children. In the event the parties are unable to resolve all issues privately, the court shall determine all matters related to the minor children in accordance with OCGA. Y'all, the audacity. He ain't even coming in being fair. Todd is going after the money. He's not even cutting her slowly. He's slicing her throat. Do you understand? He's coming in kicking in doors. And that's the type of shit that make people say, did you ever love me? All that freaky stuff you did, Kandi, you need to come out and apologize to women on the behalf of America, because you had women feeling like candy-coated knights, playing with sex toys. Booty in the air, rocking everywhere will get a man to love you, being sexually fluid. All of that threesomes. You tricked a lot of basic bitches in America into believing that a threesome would cure all. Wrong. So before you can move forward in rectifying all of the damage that you've caused within your own marriage, Kandi, because you have indeed, in some aspects, created your own crazy, you're going to have to go to the mirror. Come on, get up off of me and let me preach tonight. You're going to have to go to the mirror and apologize to yourself as a woman for slutting yourself out to a Pookie and a Ray Ray. You gave him everything but your soul in exchange for what you thought was love. And at the end of the day, he didn't give a damn, because he's about to take you for everything you got, even your fucking children that came out of your birth canal or another woman's. And you steady to protect black men for what? When they was, listen, not all y'all. This man don't give a damn about you. Most people know the hurt and harm you will cause by separating a child from his mother. Not to say all mothers are good mothers, because they ain't. But that was the number one torment that slave masters would inflict on female slaves in order to get their asses under control. Mind control. Take their children. and you got somebody that look like you do, somebody you pray with, had in your home, brought their other kid in your house that ain't even yours, broke bread with them, split money with them, coming to the courts, acting like a fucking slave owner. I want her firstborn. I want her children. I want access to the children. I am the property owner. Todd Tucker ain't shit, in my opinion. And I said what the fuck I said. Do you understand me? Because y'all be doing all this Christmas stuff on Christmas and pajama this and Holy Spirit that and Black Lives Matter this. Let a nigga put $1 in your face. Take her kids. I take the kids. If it means I get some money, strip the kids away. Yeah, I know she was of age, Your Honor, and she had a hard time in her 40s after the first baby we had. I know she had to go find a surrogate, but fuck it. Take the kids. Take the kids. But she is a good mama. She is. She on drugs. She just work hard. But I take them kids. Y'all, if that ain't diabolical, listen, if that ain't diabolical, if you working makes you a target to a freaking predator as a man or a woman, take the kids. Because I want to make sure I'm set up for life. And if I got to take your kids, I'm going to take your kids. Ours. I barely like mine. I ain't even want to buy her car. I was cold-hearted to her. I don't give a damn. I'll take them too. Just to make it add up. I need that invoice. I'm going to be like Eddie Osefo. Can we add anything else? Our policy say $436,000. Can we throw a couple of shoes on? Oh, the kids will give me how much? Well, then shit, ask for the kids. Why are you standing here, Queen Sheba? I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral trait. I don't think a lot of you understand that people can sleep with you, man and woman, and don't give a damn about you. Well, how I know? Didn't he hold up the wedding? What the hell you mean? How you know? He held up the wedding. And when the cameras, when he thought the cameras were off, then he crawled through the window, however he got in there, and said, I love you, when nobody was listening. Now it's not the time, sir. I needed you 6 hours ago when production was here. So that means you did have that lady back in New York that said that you told her you was just using me for money. Because you wouldn't say on camera. You say, damn, all y'all think about is money. You and your damn mama. I don't want your money. Only for you to come back to try to take my fucking soul. A woman's heart beats by her children. And then you ask for full capacity to make all decisions. And for her to fund it. That means if you get married, sir, and you want to move to Hawaii, you can. But if the price tag of you moving to Hawaii is whatever with another woman, you don't give a damn. Because you got the kids. Child, let me get off Todd. Y'all get my drift? Y'all follow me now? And that's why we have party in the chat on Monday night over here. I'm just playing when I'm saying over her and over there. You hear me? Over her. We tells the truth. Todd Tucker ain't nothing when you start going through. Why you want to hurt that lady like that? She's been good to your daughter. She was good to your mom. Even when her mom wasn't. Even she showed up for you. She got you on NBC contract. And nigga, you want to take her kids. And you say in your petition to the answer of divorce that she's a great mother. Y'all better quit playing with me. Y'all better sit down and talk to your daughters and talk to your sons. Listen. Stop letting everybody know everything you got. I don't give a damn if you are a Heisman Trophy winner. Shut up. I don't give a damn if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Because there's some people that's going to call your bluff. You're going to have to prove that in court. Trick or treat. Give me something good to eat. Yes, like the kids say, trick or treat, give me something good to eat. And he gonna do that. You're gonna have to play a pretty penny for Todd Tucker to go away. I knew he was with the bullshit. I told y'all, listen, come on over here if this is your first time here. Keep hanging out with us. We'll make you famous. Okay. Period, point blank. Todd Tucker is demanding primary custody of his kids with Kandi Burris, primary custody and all financial decision making. That's crazy. That means he can go out and put it. I don't think y'all understand what financial decision making means. That means they make all the decisions and come and give you, it could be a fake ass invoice and say, you owe me half. What? Well, I'm a challenge. You ain't challenging shit in family court. Once they put those permanent family court rules, child and established child custody, oh, I don't care if they make financial. You better, because you're going to have to pay half, whether it's true or not, and can be held in contempt of court. And he cited how many women stay back with their kids while their husbands travel for business. Raise your right hand in the chat. Is that not normal? How many women stay back and raise their kids while their husbands are enlisted in the military? Raise your hand. How many women stay with their children while your husbands go off and play NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball? Raise your hand. But how many women have ever utilized that to say, I need all the power to take his kids away and to own every decision? Nothing. Because normally we say, daddy is what? Daddy's at work. Mommy, yeah? Where's daddy? Daddy's at work. When is daddy coming home? Well, daddy has to work so we can eat. Thank you to those of you raising your hand. See, that's how it's expected and how it works with women. But for him, he's saying, you want to go to work? I need the kids.
Bro, I don't want to talk about it.
You just said I'm gonna talk about
Kill it. I get angry. Bro, I don't want to.
Yeah. And that's what we're dealing with. You can't make me feel like Todd Tucker is a good guy. I don't see it. I don't feel it. But you know what, Mama Joyce? That's your fault. Because you overshadowed his true intentions. You was too loud. You did too much. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Mama Joyce. If you would have shut your mouth sooner, your daughter would have recognized that she was sleeping with the enemy. It wouldn't have taken her 10 or 11 years. You was an old fool. You talked too much. You and your sisters, beautiful ladies. We enjoyed you on television, but you blocked your daughter's ability for God to get ahead of her and show her the way because you tried to play God. And when you play God, he got to get out the picture. And you caused your daughter to have to go through 10, 11 years of marriage. I'm not saying Kandi's a saint. Be not deceived. Kandi was with the shit before she met Todd. But see, you don't got to get married to continue to have threesomes and be bisexual if you were that way before this type of nigga came along who was riding on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. But she wanted to get married. She ain't got to get married to be married to no. She ain't got to do all that to be with no scrub. She been with scrubs. She been with scrubs. She wrote the song. Shit. Did y'all catch that? T? She wrote the song. So quit saying she tried to keep him. She didn't have to. She been doing that. She'll be go on to the Real Housewives of Potomac and I just come back later. Because I know I baptized some people tonight. I know I baptized some people tonight. Should I come back to Potomac tomorrow? Because I don't want to push it. I mean, I don't want to take nobody's kids tonight. I'm just saying. Let's do a vote in the chat. I'm tired of it. Like they say in Texas, I'm tired of it. Should we just come back tomorrow? I mean, we're Housewives of Potomac. I can stay on Todd and Kandi and just open up the lines and let y'all fire off. This is a hot mess, but she gonna have to pay. She gonna have to pay. Because see, white folks respect discipline. White folks respect family. Because they're gonna be like, well, the rest of the other Negroes we lock up, we gotta force them to have a paternity test, Jim. You know what I'm saying? Well, this one is watching his kids. And I'm not saying, I mean, I'm glad the female Negro is working, but the male Negro is still in the home. So, can we give him anything for his time? See, white folks love to compensate time now. That's why I say you finna pay something. And I know people came, well, she run Atlanta. Listen, hold up. Because it's a bunch of white judges that respect family. Todd played the long game. He played the long game. I don't give a damn how y'all feel. He can't take my kids. Watch him. If you don't give it up, you going to have to give him something. I used to say you sound like Bill Clinton. Listen, I be trying to school y'all. I be playing, but I be dead ass serious. If I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the white experience, I be trying to tell y'all, listen, it looks good. Oh, Todd Tucker. You remind me of my nephew. His name is Todd Tucker. Kind of got scared there for a minute. I thought it was him. Well, anywho, Todd, Mr. Tucker, how you doing? Let me drop the link. Let me drop this link. She can't. I was thinking about a jam, and you know I like to be fair. I was like, this family court. Thank you, Miss Neen. She said, you clocked that tea. She can't. She gonna pay for it one way or the other. Either she's gonna pay for it and give him a big lump sum to make him go away, or he's gonna get her on that prenup. Now, I don't think he should be able to, but it's gonna be a dog fight. And one thing about judges, they make the final decision. It's so hard to determine what side of the fence they're gonna land on. And half the time, if you have a good attorney, they're gonna say, hey, I'm not willing. Kandi, we have your royalties at stake. And if you made $46 million off of Othello, we know your royalties are sitting at probably 100. Do you really want this son of a bitch to walk away with damn near $50 million? No. And cut him a check for 15. Cut him a check, Kandi, for 15. Make it go away. Make it go away. Damn. Are you serious? I'm damn serious. Don't risk your royalties. But I don't risk it. The only thing you don't have control of in this situation is the judge's mood, the judge's temperament. Nobody can determine that, what that default, what that judgment's going to be. Don't risk it. If he's asking to settle at 25, give him 15 million. Call it a day. If you made it before, you'll make it again. Yeah. And now Kandi, by the way, my retainer fee is $5,000. Sorry, $5 million. So if you can go ahead and cut that check and just make it a good 20, I'll take my 5 and make sure Todd gets his 15. I think we'll all have a great Christmas. God bless you. Kiss the kids for me. Kiss the kids for me. Yeah. Blaze sure is growing, isn't she? Woo! Let me open up the lines. Real Housewives of Potomac, we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back, baby. Y'all think I'm lying. Thank you. Thank you, Simone. Y'all, we're gonna have to come back to the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm gonna open up the lines. That's how cold it is when it comes to money. Did I lie, Desira? She said, Queen, you on one tonight. Did I lie? Shit. That's a lick. Everybody finna hit a lick off Kandi. Attorneys, all attorneys. Todd, everybody. That money
comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
All right. If you would like to call in and just give your quick thoughts, let's say 30 to 45 seconds. We have pinned the link to the top of the chat. Take your time. It just take your time your way. Your mama used to say, how you say that? Kojamalik. Okay. Thank you. 5 piece and a pepper. She says women never take serious the idea they can lose custody. And that's facts. Reality is family court is actually anti-mother. It's season. It's a reason family hearings aren't recorded. Oh, it's a reason. Okay. Let's see. Desira, thank you, my moderator. Thank you for the 5 piece and a pepper. She says, Queen, remember a while back you said, I wish Kandi would just sit back and enjoy the fruits of her labor. Way before this. I be trying to tell them, Desira, they don't listen to me. They be a day late and $1 short. Express yourself. CGS. Thank you for the 20 piece and a pepper. She says, Queen, you cook and it's not even a holiday. And truth be told, all your points are valid. Thank you. I receive that. I just love cooking for y'all. Period. Point blank. We got another one. The side eye Sage 7 coming through with a 5 piece and a pepper says, nothing snaps me out of feelings faster than playing with my money. Kandi better clock in. She should have left him on the set and out of her pockets. It's too late. He has equity. He's going to walk away with something, just like a woman would. See, that's all I be trying to get y'all to understand. Just like a woman would. And unfortunately, this is what I believe. Todd had an agenda like Pedro from 90 Day Fiance. I can't stand Pedro. And I think a part of me can't stand Pedro and what he did to Chantel because he drove saying Chantel was a beautiful girl. She's gained so much weight. Now she's a lesbian and ain't nothing wrong with that, but that ain't her true nature. He's completely reset her default button. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's lost herself because a man preyed on her, him and his entire family. And the crazy part is the reason why I say Todd reminds me of Pedro. Pedro carried out the assignment. He said, I do. He stayed married. He carried it out. He suffered through because he understood the goal was to get the green card and get his family here and establish financial independence on the back of a Black woman. Period, point blank, because they understand that you guys have bought into the notion that you're outnumbered 8-1. Welcome, Koja. What are your thoughts?
Hey, I'm just glad. I'm not glad this happened to Kandi, but so many Black women don't really realize how anti-mother courts are. They don't even record family hearings. You have to pay for a court reporter. The people in there are not court reporters in the majority, if not all, family courts. You don't even know what happened. These courts are so anti-mother. Just do your research, the father's rights movement and everything. Kandi could lose custody, but it's not even just her. Regular working people. About 11 years ago, I paid $325 an hour for an attorney. It's really real out there. Mothers lose custody. They don't even keep the numbers, because if they kept the numbers, then more women would know. Sperm banks matter. And I hope she puts on her boxing gloves, because most women don't even envision that you could lose custody, because you don't hear about it. And then when you do hear about it, the women have so much PTSD, you think they're crazy. And because we don't see it a lot, they sound crazy. But it's very prevalent. And I didn't think these was Black women problems, to be honest, when I first went into it. And it's real. And when Melody started going through it from the season 1, I instant messaged her. I'm like, you in danger, girl. And women should really pay attention. Kandi got money. Most of us don't have Kandi money. But do the research, the 10 years doctrine, elimination, and all of that stuff. And I just wanted to put that out there so Black women will know. When you go in that courtroom, don't you ever step in there without a court reporter.
Oh,
And
that's great advice.
because those people sitting up there are not court reporters. Those are the judges, secretaries, and stuff. You have to go to the clerk of the circuit court and ask them. Most civil hearings are not recorded. Maybe probate and wills might be the only area. They are not. And people assume. And if you don't know what happened, ain't no record. Them judges didn't even like doing this in the first place.
Thank you.
It's so much illegality. Women, educate yourself. And Kandi, put on your fighting gloves. Thank you for letting me up, and you have a great night.
You too. Thank you so much. Toot, you hear me, Toot? Remember I said there's no transcript. You remember? There's no transcript when that blogger tried to sue Melody Cherie and all of these people were lying. I got the transcripts. I said, you a damn lie. You didn't have the transcript because there was no court reporter. I'm in the courtroom. I'm looking. And thank you, Koja, for coming up to say in civil cases, look around. There's no transcriber because judges don't even want to be there. Did I not tell y'all that judge seemed irritated? And I was like, oh shit, well, hell, I don't even want to be here. She looking at us crazy. Don't even want to be here. And that's when I say it could be 50-50 based on their mood. Welcome, catch up with Lala. What are your thoughts?
Queen, I cannot with you. I've been trying to sleep for God knows how long, but I have been dying. You have been making me crack up all night. All I have to say is I've been knowing that guy ain't good ass nigga at all. He gave broke, he gave bum, he gave everything. But do you know what? He outwitted her. He outwitted her so well because he knew she was a woman of a certain age and she really wanted to get married. She wanted to get married. She wanted that status. And when you see men smell desperation from a mile away from a woman, and he smelt that and he said, easy money. And I want women to know, okay, men will outwait you the longest. If they have a plan, they will wait until their plan comes into fruition and they will get what they planned for. And that's what women need to understand and take emotions out of it. If I was Kandi, I'm taking emotions out of it and I'm hiring the best motherfucking lawyers money can buy. And I'm going to tell him, bet I'm going to raise you because she's got the money to stay in court still years. He ain't, unless he asks the judgment for the court to pay for his fees. So if I was Kandi, I would take him for well, he ain't got shit. but I'll make sure I'm keeping my kids. Believe that. Believe that those kids are coming home with me and not with just sorry ass, broke ass, wannabe man. He's just pathetic. I've never seen anything more pathetic. Yes, 11 years. You get some money, but if you can't manage your money, don't come for mine. Don't come for my legacy and what I built. Hell no. And that's all I wanted to say, Queen. Stand up, women. Believe in yourself and love yourselves.
Hold on, Lala. Let me just think about what you just said, because you said something. I didn't have a rebuttal, but I was going to agree. Dang, what'd you say in the beginnings? Can you repeat what you said at first?
I don't even know, Queen. I think you forgot me. I talk and I don't know what the hell I say, but I say it with passion.
It was good. Oh my God, I was gonna piggyback, but I'm gonna ride with you tonight. You make a lot of sense.
Thank you, Queen.
When you said you called him a brokey.
He gave brokey. That first video that you showed, Queen, where you always talk about money, and he walks off and he comes back to her the night of the wedding, the day before the wedding, while she's asleep talking about money. Nigga, you care about the money, because if you didn't care, why you here this time of night, this
and
time of morning?
gaslighted her you were talking about how long a man can stay with a woman.
Yes.
Ladies, it's not to like discourage you. It's just it happens. But I know what y'all gonna say. I know what I was gonna say. Thank you for saying that. Because Lala came up here and I see you, Shirley. You're up next, and then Coco Lee. You said, ladies, you just gotta. And then some of y'all are saying, well, damn, we're damned if we do. We're damned if we don't. Queen, what we can do. There's only a few things you can do. The first thing you can do is you have to have a spirit of discernment. And your spirit of discernment cannot just apply to men. It has to apply to everybody. When I tell you my spirit is sharp, I will drop you like a hot cake. And it has nothing to do with this new generation of no fucks given and ghosting people. I trust my instinct when it comes to people. A lot of times I drop people based on how they talk about other people. So that's the first thing. Women, you have to have sharp spirits of discernment, and you got to stop second guessing yourself. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I'm going to tell y'all this, you're not going to like it. Well, what's the other thing we can do? There's only one other thing you can do, and it may not keep him, but it's going to keep you. Y'all ready? Keep your body up. Wait, Queen.
Preach, Queen.
Keep your body up. I said it may not keep him, but it's going to keep you. Because if you lose your family, if you lose your husband, if you lose the love of your life, if you lose yourself your spirit of discernment, your intuition, at least my body's intact. What that mean? I can get back out there when I'm ready and go on a date. But if you lose your control, and you let yourself go and you don't recognize yourself anymore, you done gain 50, 60, 70 pounds and he decides he's leaving, you got a lot of fucking ground to make up while he's off to the sunset. He can be big as a house. He could be on my 600-pound life. It's still going to be a bitch that's going to bring him a bucket of chicken because she love that chicken from Popeyes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. And I love Popeye's chicken.
That's it. That's all. Your spirit.
But Queen, can I just say one thing?
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. Your spirit of discernment. Be very close with your intuitive self and keep your body in good shape. So that if you get out the house, you feel good, or you can get in your pants and go for a walk. You're not having to conquer Rome after a breakup or after a heartbreak. Go ahead.
Also, if you're a praying woman or a believing woman, pray on it. If something doesn't feel right, pray on it. And if you get in bad feeling, walk away. If that don't work, and you know those people that don't want to, go with the intuition or what the prayer told you, go get a lie detector test and test him and sign it ironclad prenup. No matter if it's 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, he ain't getting nothing. Protect yourself if you have things to protect.
And when you pray, listen, because a lot of y'all doing a lot of praying and not a lot of listening when God responds. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Lala.
Thank you, Queen.
All right. Miss Shirley, welcome, girl. What are your thoughts on tonight's conversation?
Hi, good evening, Queen Sheba. I am a praying woman, and I believe that Some of this happened because I think that Kandi broke her vows when she allowed other people to enter her bedroom. Another thing, I believe that she was trying to protect herself because she did mention Wendy Williams and Mary J. Blige's situation when she was talking about the prenup. But her mom was right on. Even though her mother did it the wrong way, she was still correct in that Todd was an opportunist. I think that if Kandi had never had children with him, this situation probably would be better. But I think that he did have a game plan and he played it to the T. I just hope that she will prevail because this is kind of a sticky situation, with all the property. And like you said, you should never reveal all of your cards. And he was in there looking, checking, wanting to know how much money she had and all of this stuff. So he probably had this plan. I'm going to sit out and wait for 10 years so that I can get my payday. But you never win when you're playing dirty. So I don't think it's going to turn out the way that he wants. He will walk away with something, but it's just terrible.
All right, that's a good point. I agree. I think he's going to get something, and it may not be everything he wants, but she's going to leave him in a better position than how she found him. And that's what most Black women do. We always come in and make it right.
Right.
And
She'll
that's
be
sad.
okay. It is very sad
Yeah, we
because
always come in and make it right. Most of us do leave people in better condition we found them, and not just men, friendships too.
exactly. And so thank you for allowing me the opportunity. I just hope and pray. I think that we should all probably pray for her because this is going to be an uphill battle for her. And especially as being done in front of her children and the whole world. It's just terrible. But he really showed who he really is.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Shirley.
welcome. Thank you.
All right, that's Shirley. Thank you. That was very good. Coco Lee, I need you to stand by. I want to save you. Hold on, Coco. Let me go to B, and let me go to B 1963. What are your thoughts? I'm going back to Coco after this.
Okay, hey Queen. You know what? You guys have pretty much already said what I was thinking, and I had typed down in the chat. We first got to seek God first, and I think that's where we go wrong. Whether a man or a woman, we don't seek God. Like you said, you got to have discernment, but a lot of them don't have discernment because a lot of them, they're out here, they got money, they're living their life, they're not thinking about God. Queen, let's keep it real. A lot of them, you say they pray, a lot of them not praying. You know what they're doing? They going to the first thing that's smoking. When they see a man that's coming at them, a lot of our Black women, so I'm gonna say this, we are, and it was all of us, but some of us, we're so desperate to have a man till you won't even take time to look at yourself and seek God to see who's the best person for you. And I think that's where she went wrong. Her mom, them, yes. And a lot of times you got to keep your business out of the media. I mean, just out here in the world, everybody know what's going on. He probably didn't have any good intentions from the beginning. And I agree with you. He probably did never love her. And she did probably fall in love with him, maybe not in the beginning, but you allow your money and your fame to take control of you. And that's where it got. I hate it for her, and I feel sorry. But at the end of the day, you got to see God. God is the answer. He's the answer. Seek ye first him, and all the other things will come unto us. He said, seek ye first the kingdom and all his righteousness. We got to do that first. You got to see God. And this what happened when you do. And then, like you said, you go and you allow someone else in your bedroom. That was defiled right there. That was defiled right there. That's where she went wrong before then, but she went wrong there. There was no turning back at that point. Men don't respect you when you do that. Bottom line, that's all I got to say. I don't want to spend too much time. And I do want to say one more thing. Queen, I don't know what it is. I keep saying this to you and I keep listening to you, even though I might not come up and I just might be in the chat listening. There's something better for you. You out here, you're telling us that you need to be on a bigger platform than what you are. I know you're doing your YouTube channel. I'm serious. So many people need to hear this. They need to hear this. And here, God got some, and I'm not just saying that. I've been telling you that from day one since I joined your channel. There is something for you. God got a message through him for you to give to this world out here. And you're doing it now, but it needs to be on a bigger platform. That's all I'm going to say. Have a good night, and I love you.
All right. Thank you, Belinda. I received that. My heart is wide open. Thank you, Queen. That's Belinda, everybody. Listen, came with a word, stood on business, and said all of that. And I'm going to say this real quick. Belinda said, y'all do need to seek prayer when it comes to men. But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't need to seek prayer when you know, because being a woman is not a disability. And I hate that women have fallen back, and you don't have to come out of your aura and your divine feminine self. But being a woman is not a deficit. And that's all I'm going to say. Coco Lee, girl, you better talk.
Good evening, Queen and Palace. I came in with a bombshell this evening.
Wait, Coco, before you spill the tea, you remember a while back, when we covered that, didn't I take an ass whooping behind Tamar?
Yes, you did.
And didn't I say that I had a source that told me Mendices and his people went upstairs?
Yep, you sure did.
I don't know if y'all remember that Mendices and his people went upstairs. And that's all I left it at. Now, go ahead, Coco Lee.
Well, I say it's been revealed. Funky tonight is in his feelings. He said he's very hurt by Tamar and how she has continued to disrespect their friendship. He said this evening, Tamar did an interview with the Jasmine brand. And in there, the interviewer was asking us some questions about what happened that evening. She started off, Tamar does these sleight of hand shades to people she has issues with. And in there, in the beginning, she said, well, she was out having a good time. She had thrown a party for someone she thought, and she kind of did like air quotes, was a friend. Funky specifically showed that in his clip. And he said he didn't like that at all because they've never resolved. And she's never cleared his name. So he said, I'm tired of protecting it. He said, I'm going to tell it. And he said, the truth is, he said, this has been bothering me for a while because I never liked what I witnessed you were doing. He said that evening, it was not about him. It was all about a ruse that Tamar and apparently Mendices came up with to be out and partying together. He said, if you notice, when they came in, he was very reluctant, and the balloons and signage had Tamar's name. It didn't say Q. It didn't say Happy Birthday Funky. It was lights and actions for Tamar. He said behind them coming in, Mendices and his homeboy was hanging back. He met them there. He said several times they've been out. Tamar's invited him out to dinner in different places. And all of a sudden, within an hour or so, Mendices magically shows up. He said he's witnessed very inappropriate behavior between them. He said in shooting her video, he was on set. I think he's actually in that video. He said their behavior was beyond inappropriate. The groping, the kissing, it went way beyond that. And that particular night, after they left that event, he said Mendices' friend drove Mendices' car. Funky, Mendices, and Tamar got in an Uber. Funky's in the front seat, and Tamar and Mendices is in the back seat, making out all the way back to her apartment. He says when they got there, he was so uncomfortable. He said he refused to go up. And the last he saw was Tamar with Mendices and this other man entering her apartment. So he said several times, knowing he's a married man, he was very uncomfortable with how many times he's witnessed this, and he's not protecting her secret anymore. And he's told it all.
Wow.
So that literally just happened maybe 15 minutes ago. He said he's very hurt by how she's manipulated and treated their friendship and allowed him to all this time still have that shadow over his head as if he was somehow responsible for what happened to her, because it did not happen the way she, led people to believe it happened.
Okay. So I'm gonna say a lot of things. So first of all, I don't, y'all got to go back. I'm not taking credit for anything, but I said I had a source in Atlanta for Tamar. I also said we just covered something else, and that source gave us some more information, and they've been accurate. I did say that they said that Mendices and his people went up. Okay. The second thing is we always wonder why they didn't pull the tapes, right? You can pull the tapes from your Uber ride. They record your rides. When I do Uber, they'll be like, your recording is going to expire. So that's an easy fix if you want to know what happened. The second thing is I'm not going to give Funky a pass. Tamar never said you did nothing for her, to her. You opened your mouth first and expected her to come out and clean up your mess. And people always forget what happened first, the chicken or the egg. You get what I'm saying? Now, just because she didn't come out as a black first, you posted the photos first. She called you. And then when she posted what happened to her, you came out again. So I'm not going to put that on her. I'm not yelling at you, Coco. So he's going to have to start taking responsibility for his actions as well.
Yeah, I think it's his way of he's still ticked that she's not defending him in some way.
He's ticked for whatever reason he's ticked. She don't have to defend him because he didn't defend her. When you called him, he laughed, according to him. Good, I don't know what happened. He came out and gave us the tea. She didn't. So I'm going to let him sit in what he's sitting in. And you would think with the health crisis that he's in, he wouldn't even have time for the mess.
Very true. Very true.
That's sad that in spite of him coming off of a great Thanksgiving, that he's spinning the block. And his focus is still on Tamar Braxton. Tamar is going to have to answer for Tamar. He needs to be focused on him because he played a huge part of that. 75% of that is on him. The other 25 is on Tamar. She don't have to say shit. If her teeth is knocked out and whatever, she got an eye socket fracture and this and this and that. Bro, I ain't trying to save you. When you say you don't really care about me like that anyway, I wish I would. You don't want to went on your blog and open your fucking mouth and your subscribers pressured you. You ain't got to give in. That's a lot of people. Well, I click my button because my people want to be. Well, then that's you. You the damn fool. You may as well hand them the microphone. Because I ain't clicking my button because my subscribers say, go get her, baby. I wish I would. Hey, they said this about you, and this ain't the damn gladiators. You ain't gonna throw me a kibble and watch me go fight. And that's what he did. And you know what? That means you're wrong, Funky, because your spirit is still in distress about how that happened. And you keep saying it's her. I can't get it off my mind because it's her. It's you. It's you. Because if you're totally at peace of what you've done, because there's been some people I've clapped back at and I ain't lost not a night of sleep. You hear me? And when it was done, it was done. It never hunted my soul. You wrong, but you expecting somebody else to pay the price for your wrongs. You shouldn't have opened your damn mouth.
Yeah. He was so hurt and in his feelings by how she, I guess, slighted him in the Jasmine Brand interview. He's, now ready to reveal it all. So
did he say don't talk about him? Because every time you click your button, I'm gonna click mine. And now you want recognition. You told her not to say your name. That's crazy, ain't it? But no, that's some good tea, though. Thank you, Coco. That's some good tea.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Coco came and vindicated us. Baby, we be early. We be early and listen. Coco just said, listen. What we said over here, she said, girl, you remember what we talked about? He just said it. I knew we weren't far off. And then he tried to talk about her freaking mental health. I'm protecting your mental health. How? Just shut up. It is his job, so he don't need to complain about it. Do your job and shut up. It's his job. That's true, Sharonda, and I ain't even yelling at you. Do your job and be quiet. But don't expect favors. Because you know, when they take a shot, they typically gonna take a shot at bloggers. You know what I mean? He all up in the you know what it entails to be around a Tamar Braxton. You saw it. But my thing is, why you talking? See, I would have took that with me. I wouldn't have said shit. Joy to my all y'all go to bed. Listen. I wouldn't have said nothing. You're not a good friend. I wouldn't trust you. You're not a good friend. You're supposed to carry that close. If you were friends, how close were y'all? You ain't supposed to ever say that. Thank you, Coco. Coco Lee says Queen Sheba has some excellent sources because she rarely missed or come up wrong. I'm just not big. I'm not 500,000 followers or 250,000. And that's fine. I like where we are. I like playing in my wheelhouse. But I remember when I made that call and they said, yeah, this is what happened. We just got another hit, y'all, on my other video. What was it? And I told you, I said, I called my source and they said, this is what happened. So he out here telling business in the name of frustration. Just say you don't like her. I can respect that. Don't ever say you're my friend and try to tell my damn business in the name of my spirit is hunting me. That's it. So thank you. Toot Toot, Little Miss Toot Toot. I'm gonna drop the link for you and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap up, y'all. Little Miss Toot Toot, I know you want to come back on Kandi and Todd. Whoo, y'all, it's been a night, ain't it? Party in the chat was lit. Listen, I'm telling y'all, boy, these Atlanta boys, they different. Ain't no damn way. If I lived in Atlanta, if I was a woman that lived in Atlanta, I don't think I would feel comfortable dating a black man from Atlanta, and not because of his sexuality. I just, between getting my teeth knocked out and getting my kids taken, nah, let me see what they got over there in Decatur. I'm just saying. It's too much. You gotta let a man be a man. You do. Kandi messed up, and Kandi, you opened your bedroom up and you opened your legs and you did the most for a nigga that never saw you. Todd said she was cool. I ain't want to get married. We got married because she came to me with an ultimatum. She came to me and said, what are we doing? Ladies, let me tell you something. You ain't never got to tell a man, what are we doing? If you ever got to go to a man and say, what are we doing? You not the first choice. I don't give a damn. You not. I don't give it. Yeah, he may say you are. You not. Well, what do I say, Queen Sheba? What you say is, listen, this is good, even if it ain't. I'm having a good time with you. I like where we are. Hold on. Somebody say, don't date from New York neither. Hold on. Now, they bad down there too? Golly. He said, hold on. Herm say, don't mess with them from New York neither. Oh, they say, leave New Jersey alone. Oh, Lord Jesus. So where should we go? Golly. Ain't that bad. So should we go to the North Pole? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Should we go down there? They say they do it down there too in Decatur. Golly. Let me drop the link so y'all can just run down a list of where not to go in 2026. Should we stay out of Miami? All right, this is what we're going to do. Damn, they say don't come to LA. Don't come to Texas. They say stay in the altar at prayer. Golly, is that bad? They say coast to coast. Golly. Wait a minute now. Oh, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. That ain't true neither. They say Alabama. Oh, Lord Jesus, Father. They said don't go nowhere. It's like, oh, okay. So listen, Don't go to Florida? God, Philly? Chicago? I know y'all lying. What about Wyoming? What about Wyoming? Where's Croy Bierman from? Okay. So I forgot what I was going to say. Y'all done messed me up. Y'all gave me those no-fly zones. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Where can we land safely with a man? Drop it in the chat. You can land safely where? They say you can go through North Carolina, but you better be speeding. Okay, Montana, we good? They say Montana. They say you good in Wyoming, but you going to get a gummy bear. They ain't got no teeth. They just got gums. So we can deal with gummy bears. Montana, you good. Where else can we land safely? No, Mr. Cowbone. Tisha said Mars. Okay, they say if you want a white boy, go ahead and see what Indiana talking about. Where can Jerusalem? Now, the Middle Eastern ain't finna put up with y'all. Tattoos all on your thighs and your booty. They not finna do it. East Africa. They say stay out of Denmark. y'all ain't ish. They say go on and go to Alaska. You know, black folks like to wear flip-flops, so they ain't gonna do too good in Alaska. Hold on. I'm just saying they ain't gonna do too good in Alaska. Let me see. They said you may as well go home to be with the Lord if you're looking for a good one. She said you might as well go to heaven. Oh, don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. I know it's some good ones. Come on, Mr. Cowbone. They say you can pass through Virginia. South Carolina might be a win. Okay. Y'all done got me off topic. Golly. This ain't even right. I'm a real. Where's Todd from? New York. Yep, y'all said stay out the Bronx. Yep. Yeah. They said they ain't ready for heaven. All right, so I was gonna tell y'all something. Y'all done messed me up with these men and saying don't pass through here. I was gonna say something. Oh my God. Ain't nobody said Africa, so they ain't shit over there neither, huh? All right. I get it. But anywho, y'all finna let y'all go. I'm not finna do this with y'all. I was gonna give y'all one good tip. And it slipped my mind. Y'all start throwing me off about these men from all around the world and how you don't go over here. Don't pass through here. Somebody say, go on and go to the cemetery. That's the most popular place in town. Everybody's just dying to get in there. They're just dying to get in there. Okay. They tell me, where is Toot? She didn't want to come up. Toot passing through New York and Indiana right now. They told her to speed through. All right. I'm done. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's Monday night party in the chat. Y'all, that's what we do on Monday nights. We come over here. But here's the thing. We never know who's going to be on a thumbnail until the day of. It could be you. It could be your favorite show. It could be an NFL player. It could be a political person. Whatever's going on that week. It may be something from the weekend. We're going to keep it relevant. We're going to keep it popping. Didn't we go outside tonight? And that's what Monday Night Party in the chat. You be like, yo, I found this show on YouTube called Monday Night Party in the chat. What they do? Food on Monday nights is a bunch of adults. They go and talk shit. And you get a cocktail, you get a cup of tea or soda or whatever. And then she goes about 90 minutes. And bro, it was good. It was, I'm telling you, good. That's it. That's all. And that's what Monday Night Party in the chat is, to get you off and get you started to a fantastic work week, because everybody has the things that they're going through. And don't wait for the weekends to live. We want to get you started on a Monday night. We put a little pep in your step, a smile on your face. And you be like, you know what? That was cool. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Monday night party in the chat was good. And that's it. Before you know it, the work week you're breezing through. You got something to look forward to and you're thriving. It becomes a lifestyle. You're connecting. You're out there living out loud. That's it. That's all for both men and women. So we hope you enjoyed the show. We're just going to have our own separate show for the Real Housewives of Potomac. And that's it. And that's what happens, y'all. Can I be honest with you? When you have content upon content upon content.
Where is the content? Where is the content?
That's it. That's all. All right. Good night, everybody.
You all should be ashamed. How can you drink right after a funeral? Like this? Give me another one, then, Brady. Fred Sanford, you just left the house of the Lord, and now I'm in my house. All y'all ought to be ashamed drinking like a school of fish. My Bible says, be not drunk with wine. What does it say about scotch? Hey, listen. Hey, so why'd you go someplace else? Why'd you go ugly up somebody else's house? Who you calling ugly, sucker? You.